Welcome to Southwest Yard and Garden. I'm John White. Today we're going to be talking about pruning roses, and with me is Rosemary Maddox, and Rosemary is a Master Gardener with the Doñana County Master Gardener Group. And welcome, Rosemary.
Thank you, John.
What's the first thing we need to do when we're thinking about pruning roses?
Well, we're going to talk about pruning hybrid tea roses today.
Okay.
And the rules are slightly different for other kind of roses, so we want to make that clear.
Okay.
And when we end up, we want to have a rose that looks like this, that looks like the palm of your hand and the fingers extended up.
And they're representing the canes.
Right. 3 to 5 canes, 12 to 18 inches high.
Okay.
The exception to the 18 inches high is if the bush hasn't been pruned in years and there's no new wood to 3 feet. You have to go above the old wood and prune, leaving some new wood.
Okay.
So the tools that you'll need are a set of bypass pruners.
Okay. A nice scissoring action on it.
Right. And for canes bigger than your thumb, a set of loppers.
Okay.
Because the pruners won't do that.
Long handles help you reach in there.
And if you have dead wood around the graft, it's apt to be quite thick, and you'll have to use a pruning saw.
Okay.
On
Something
that.
that can get into tight spots too.
Right. And when you're pruning all of your roses, a bowl of 10% bleach solution, 1 part bleach to 10 parts water, or an alcohol solution to sterilize your pruners between roses so you don't spread disease.
Okay.
A dog bowl works fine because it doesn't tip over easily.
Okay.
And these gloves are perfect for roses or cactus, but unfortunately I've lost the left one, and that's the one that I need. So these gloves are...
You're substituting.
Right, because you have to grasp the cane that you're cutting off with this.
And as you know, roses are pretty thorny, so,
right.
So some protection.
And most important of all, a low stool, because we'll be working mostly around the base of the rose bush.
Okay. Well, let's see how we do it here.
Okay. Well, the first branches that you cut off are the dead branches. That's pretty much a no-brainer. And I took my glove off. The wire is attached there. Now this branch has some borer damage.
A little cane borer.
Right, so it's a good idea to carry Elmer's glue in your back pocket, and just anything that's ½ an inch in diameter,
just dab
some Elmer's glue on that.
Okay.
Okay, so that's, and this is another dead branch, so that one's got to come off. Okay, now here are 2 crossing branches. And when you have to make a decision which one of these you want in your shape when you're finished. So the rule is to take new growth over old growth. And so we're going to cut this one a slanting cut. Now I need to cut a little closer than that. Okay. Okay, so now this one is too close to that one. It's just not going to work out, so we're going to cut this one all the way back. You really can't tell until you get going which canes are going to be the ones that you'll leave. Okay, this is obviously going to be one of our canes, and I need to prune it to an outside bud.
Bud right there.
Okay, ½ an inch above it, a slanting cut.
Okay.
Okay, so here's some old dead wood. I'll get that out. Okay, so this is a nice looking cane, and it's new growth. So I'll cut this one off. And these are getting pretty close to as big as I can cut with these. Okay, and that's a little bit, well, it'll die back a little, and I'll cut it off last year. Okay, so can you see the bud? You cut to an outside bud. Sometimes
Probably
there
that
isn't one.
Probably that one right there.
This is going to be a little shorter than 18 inches, but you have to work with what you've got. Okay, so this one we'll have 1, 2, 3, and we'll try to make something out of that one. There's an outside bud. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so
Now we're left with this one.
yeah, this one is kind of a weak-looking branch, and
spindly.
here's some dead wood. We'll get that off.
Okay.
Now, we'd like to go with this one because it's... Okay, so I'm going to cut it. I'd like to cut it below this, if you can find a bud on the other side.
We've got one bud right
Well, that's
here.
pretty low, isn't
Pretty
it?
close.
Yeah. Where do
But
you
we don't
think?
have,
don't have any?
too much. So we may have to go with that bud
Yeah,
right there.
it's going to be pretty short, but... So there is, there it is. It's shaped like my hand, and it isn't as tall as I would have liked it, but the buds weren't there. So the time to prune here in southern New Mexico is Valentine's Day, because it's 2 months before our average last freeze. And after you prune, it's a good idea to spray with dormant oil to kill any overwintering bugs or smother any eggs. But don't feed until the last average frost day, which here in Doña Ana County is, as you know, April 15th.
Okay. About income tax day.
Right, income tax. Prune on Valentine's Day and
Feed
on income tax.
Okay. Well, Rosemary, thank you very much.
You're very welcome.